Tonight playing Kerbal. Haven't played this in a little while, huh? Been a bit. But needed to switch it up. And I want to mess with planes because I'm on a plane bent, and I wanna keep doing plane things. Actually, really, planes not my strong suit in this. I've got a lot of time in this program, and I'm pretty good with rockets. I'm really good with landers, but planes not so much. And I've got some of my flight controls, as you can see, set up, and I want to test some of that. And I want to mess around with some things. I want to do some stuff. I want to get good at designing space planes, just as another thing to do, of course. So let's see what we can do. Let's go to the space plane hangar. We're just going to use one of the stock ones because I want to test some things. I'm setting up some controls, which is unfortunately kind of obnoxious because you can't do it mid-flight, I don't think. So we're going to have to hope for the best. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to load up one of the stock planes. This is the absolute stockiest of stock planes. Assuming it wants to load. What's it doing there? Come on. You're not gonna load? That's very weird. Huh. I don't know what's going on there. I can't open stock planes. Let's see if we can build anything. Maybe there's something wrong with this right now. Yeah, how strange. Okay, well, we're gonna build an airplane then, which we're basically gonna build that airplane, which is a really simple airplane. Not a whole heck of a lot to it, honestly, but we're gonna just build something simple because I need something that can fly to test this out. So let's do it. We need a cockpit. Just standard inline cockpit. We're gonna make the we're gonna make this so simple. Because I want to play around with some things. One thing I want to play around with is the fact that Kerbal Space Program by default does not have any kind of flap. It doesn't support flaps. It doesn't allow flaps. Flaps don't work. At least I don't think they ever made them work. So we're gonna test that out a little bit because that's kind of an important thing. Now, granted, it's a space program. It's in the name, so why, you know, not as important there. But hey, you got to land things. Saying flaps, kind of useful for that. So we're gonna see what we can do in the absence of flaps and whatnot. So, where is all that garbage? Aerodynamics. Put a circular air intake on this bad boy. We are gonna put a fuel tank on this bad boy. Liquid fuel, not that liquid fuel. Liquid fuel. We may want like 2 of these. Yeah, and then we need an engine. This is gonna be a super basic plane. It says afterburning turbofan. How much thrust do these have? Turbo ramjet, we don't need that. Basic jet engine. That thing like tiny? Yeah, it's tiny. What about this one? This would do. That's a plane. One of them aeroplanes I keep hearing so much about. So, okay, it's basic airplane design. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we got our air intake. Air brakes are handy. Canards are handy. We need a wing. And so the wings in Kerbal are very, very, very simple. This is probably gonna be simple delta wing construction. Where's the big delta wing? Delta wing, where you at? Come on. I know you exist. There you are. Okay, so a couple things. Airplanes. Wings don't always go dead center like they do here. So here's the thing. There's a plane. Look at that. That's not great. Wings are usually high or low, and then often they are pitched or even rotated, so you'd have like wings where they're like that or that, that or that. And we're gonna play around with that because, again, I want to design something that can actually land, and it's always been my problem while designing planes is trying to get it to land the darn thing. So let's work on that. We could even we could make this even better. I think this needs to be longer too. Where's our center of mass, center of thrust, and all that jazz? Okay. I want to adjust something too. We're gonna move that. It's not in the way of anything. There we go. Okay. Cool. Center of mass. This is actually not terrible. The further from the center of mass it is, I believe the more, I don't know if it's considered stable or unstable it is, but the more it's just not going to want to do things. There's like, if you have the center of mass and the center of lift right on top of each other, it's going to be like super like unstable. That would be good for something fightery. A little bit further forward, and it's a better thing as far as being flight stable and easily controllable. Let's do this. I'm gonna put another fuel tank on there because I just feel like that's not enough. No, fuel-wise, it's fine. It's the length of the plane. I just don't like it. It's like a really crummy plane, honestly. So there's the thing already. We're not doing that. That's stupid. We're gonna start it like that. We're gonna work on this. Let's do it. Let's do this instead. Here's the little delta wing again. It's around here somewhere. That, like maybe, big delta? I don't like that. Again, not a huge fan. It's not working for me. I'm thinking what if we do this instead? Translate these far back as they'll go. And one thing I have that's handy, do I have this mod active? Let's see. No, that's the armory. RCS build age. This will actually let you see, it's actually a tool for RCS visualization, but it also lets you visualize your dry center of mass without having to adjust fuel. So you can kind of see how it's going to adjust. So at low fuel, this is going to be a decent bit forward, actually. So it's not as good. I'll have to know. Let me see something. I wonder why that doesn't work right now. I just find that very strange. Very, very strange. Personally speaking. There's that. There's that. I put like another little one on there and do like a tail. That seems excessive, doesn't it? An excessively large tail. We're going for it. It's happening. I don't think it's gonna work very well, but we're gonna try it anyway. Wish there was like a little tiny one. Just a little itty bitty one. Oh well. There we go. Looks rather plain-like. How's this looking now? So this is going to have changed our center lift quite dramatically. I actually think what they did on that one would be better. They did like a canard thing in the front. But I want to try this. We're gonna see how it flies. It's half the fun of Kerbal is just seeing how things fly. We're gonna need some landing gear. Landing gear is gonna be better if we keep it. We're gonna use. I have a 3D modeling space mouse here that allows me to do this. But it also does weird things when you hit buttons. You want these like rear of center of mass, but not too far behind it. Like just a smidge. So like the wheel is under the center of mass. Want it like back here perhaps? It's perhaps not optimal, but we'll try it. I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like that's a damn big bunch of tail back there behind that thing. Perhaps larger gears in order. Now here's the other thing. Here's how we fix that. So this is what I was planning to do the whole time anyway. And that is to grab the wings. Lower them. So we take these down. Now the wing is low. Bring it in. I don't think I like that now though. So we're gonna take these as well. I don't know how that's gonna work. I think we're gonna fry our tail. Okay, there we go. We got our view reset. You can see now our lift is lower than our center mass. So I believe with it being behind it, it's gonna want to pitch the nose forward a little bit on takeoff. We could do other things to play with it too. Like we could put it in rotate mode. We could rotate it, change the. You can see it actually does all kinds of stuff. Like we could stabilize it a bit by pitching the wings the tiniest little bit. Now I think it's going to want to raise the nose. I don't know. I don't rightly know. We're going to see how it handles like this. And then we're going to mess with it more. Also want these further back. I want them like right there. That's cool. And then now that those are lower, when we put the single one on the nose here, it'll actually be a little higher. Just gonna pitch the nose down even more, which might warrant angling that nose. That's now a thing. So it's gonna sit, it's actually gonna sit the tail a little bit lower. We're just gonna increase the angle of attack on the wing on takeoff, which should actually be, I believe, helpful. But we'll see. It might also make it backflip. So we're gonna try it. We'll try it. We could mess with that too. You could like flip that forward and rotate it to get different angles there too. But this is looking rather plain-like to me. I don't know what else we'd really need. It has an hour of endurance. As far as Kerbal is concerned, I'm sure it can go really far. We're gonna want to go in here though, and we want to change these. So by default, all surfaces do everything. You don't want that. So you want to turn off pitch and roll. There you go. You want to turn off yaw and pitch. And you want to turn off yaw and roll. So now these are ailerons, rudders, and elevators, as they should be. The other thing we might want to add on is a little tiny one that can deploy just for testing purposes. So I really want to mess with that, but we might need to build a different plane for that. This plane is also probably more my personal test bed than anything else. Yeah, I don't like that. We're not gonna worry about that. An air brake might come in handy, honestly, too. All right, so how does everything look now? Not bad. What would happen if we rotated these? Well, bad things would happen if we did it like that. That apparently inverts our center of lift. I find quite sus. We're gonna try that next. All right. This will be the X1 for good or ill. We want to do actions real quick. Good. The air brakes is part of the brakes action group. That's exactly what we want. Another thing we want, we want to go back into build. We want to talk to these wheels here. So wheels have steering and everything. We don't want it. So let's get rid of it. No steering. We do not want. There's like a friction control system, but I'm going to leave it in auto mode because I don't know what it does. We may want this, but for Kerbal purposes, you typically don't need a steering nose wheel, and we're most certainly turning it off right now. Because we want to apply this the old-fashioned way. So this looks like a plane to me. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Put it on the runway. I just do not know. Oh, hey, and look, that is just all kinds of screwed up. Okay. So this is the thing. Let's hey. Where are you going there, plane? What is happening here? So I'm trying to do joystick controls. Something's not working. Not only that, but it's like, what is... Interesting. For some reason, it's using my toe brakes as aileron controls. I think we're going to turn that. We're just going to... Everything that isn't a normal flight simulator has a big problem with these. I probably accidentally hit the brake axes. But while we're at it, we can at least... All right, those are good. Those are good. So we have authority. All right. So we need to quit to the main menu. Because you can't change your control settings in the game still. This game's been out since like 2011 or 12, I think. Maybe even earlier than that, but you can't do that. Not a thing. Not a thing. I do like that my head tracking seemed to be working. So this is all stuff that we're testing right now. So I have head tracking enabled. Should work. Input. All right. Flight mode. Why? Aha, that was it. Okay. We're going to set both of those so I have a backup. What I can do is if it refuses to function, I can always just unplug the damn thing. The graphic mods, they make a huge difference. Huge difference. Okay, we're back in here. Let's see, this might still be on the pad, actually. Not 100%. It is. Neat. Let's go fly it. I think we're probably going to turn head tracking off in external, because there's not much need for it, although it's very nice. Once you get it set up, anyway, it's very nice. But it seems it's using its own internal stuff. That's interesting. It like locks it. All right, that's more like it. What I find highly interesting is that there's enough airflow over my surfaces to move my aircraft with or without my input. I think those wheels need to be further apart too. We're gonna need to fix that because this thing is gonna be like as soon as we try to take off on it. So let's recover this. Well, actually, that's what I wanted to see. All right. How neato. It uses its own thing. So one thing I need to do is I need to set up my own mapping profile for this. One that's not because right now I'm limited. The maximum amount I can turn and everything is limited. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna fix that. All right, we're starting it back up. There we go. Let's recenter this bad boy. So we can move around the cockpit a little bit. I don't know that we need to, but we can. In fact, I don't think we need to. I'm gonna disable it. I don't think we need... I don't think we need any translation. What we need is magnified rotation. Right about there. What I'm doing is I'm setting maximum rotation characteristics. I think we'll leave roll alone because we just want it there to make it feel more comfortable. There we go. So that's the maximum you can turn your head. That's a cool thing if you're flying from a cockpit. We're gonna leave that. And that little, again, that little bit of rotation, even though we're just leaving it in there, it makes this feel more natural, which makes it less unpleasant. So we're gonna fly like that. We can see that our controls are doing things. Turn the brakes off. I'm gonna try to fly it. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Especially since the throttle's not working. Well, that's rather annoying. How am I supposed to fly a plane with no throttle, huh? Can you explain that one to me, Kerbal? This bird off the ground. There we go. Woo, sensitive. Do I have a... any kind of throttle? Oh, I do have a throttle. Okay, cool. We'll put it back around there. I don't feel like I have a lot of authority upwards. But it's not bad. We need to set something to control trim. the gear away might help too. Makes a huge difference, actually. So this is not a very good plane. There's our main problem. Whoa, it didn't like that. Yeah, like we have no authority whatsoever over anything. That's kind of crazy, really. Like our elevators suck. All right, so let's test this bad boy. What's our stall speed? That's what we need to know. What point does the nose just drop? There it goes. I think we're gonna crash, actually. I don't think we're recovering. We just don't have the elevator authority to recover from that. Yeah, it didn't go well. So, not a good plane. Back to the Space Center. Hopefully we didn't just kill a Kerbal. I just killed Jeb. Let's see. Gosh darn it, Jeb. Yeah, I killed Jeb. My sadness is immense. We're gonna Alt F9 and go back. I wonder when my last quick save was. All right, we'll figure out how to bring him back later. In fact, I think there's like maybe an Alt F12 menu where you can do that. Maybe, maybe not. He'll come back. Anyway. Spaceplane hangar. You know what? Hell with it. We are gonna load it. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I want Jeb. We don't lose Jeb Carbon. Probably just make these drones is what we should do. Not sure what the last thing I was doing was, but I quick saved. I was gonna say this might be in like orbit. I think this is causing a problem. Well, that doesn't look good right now. Good grief. Did not appreciate that one bit. Okay. I don't know why we can't just load stock planes. I'm really very confused. All right, so this plane isn't very good. Doesn't have any elevator authority. How can we improve that? That's what we need to figure out. Well, one of the things we can do, you can alter the angles of the wings to get different results. So like, we lift this up. Actually, what I would do is I would lift this higher, so it's not completely low. Also gonna move these apart. Say like right there, maybe? Yeah. Okay. What happens if we do that? This is a derp-tastic plane, let me tell you. So let's see what doing that does. I honestly don't know. To be completely honest with you. I'm gonna move these further back. Out to there. It's a little better. Well, I still don't know why this throttle isn't working. We're going to have to figure that out. Honestly, it's probably a lot easier to just play this with a controller. It's pretty nice playing it this way. Okay. I'll work on that. Yeah, it's okay in this. Whoop, rip, 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 rip. Classic Kerbal. So I think I just made it highly unstable is what I just did. And I also might have just crashed the program. Let's see. Oh, no, it caught up with us. Okay. All right, we're gonna try this from third person. It's like head tracking in Kerbal is okay. If you're gonna play it in cockpit mode, it's nice. I don't know if it matters much anywhere else, to be completely honest. But it's not terrible. I think I need to turn the sensitivity on basically everything way the heck down, though. There it goes. Okay. Okay. Much better plane. So just slight angling on wings. I don't know what I did to kill my my water graphics, but there you have it. I did something it didn't like. Suddenly this is a plane with the ability to control itself. Although now we're kind of biased, so we don't have a lot of pitch forward authority. But that's okay. It's a lot more stable now. So let's gain altitude and we'll test that stall speed and recovery again. Love to know what I did to the water there. It did not like me reloading. We'll probably exit out to the menu. Yeah, it flew pretty good, didn't it? Let's see how it rolls. Yeah, it rolls. All right, so we are at, let's pitch down. Yeah, this does not like to pitch down. I think this plane still suffers from bad elevator authority, unfortunately. Yes. It gave me more ability to pitch up, but it killed my pitch down. Which, to be fair, in a space plane, I would say pitch up is a little more important, but I don't know. I've spent an enormous amount of time playing this game, doing rockets, but I've never really been big on planes. So I want to, like, I'm okay at them, but I wanted to mess with the design more, get a little better at like the minutia. All right, so we're at 180. Waiting to see when the nose is going to start falling. I think it's starting right about 150. Yeah. We're technically in a stall. Very wimpy stall. Not bad. Wonder if I could even land it. I'm probably going to actually start a new save file anyway. This one seems to be screwed up. Which isn't unusual. I noticed earlier I couldn't access starter planes, which is a slight issue. Ain't that the truth? Actually, it controls decently well. As long as you're not trying to do anything too crazy. That's a solid plan too, actually. Especially considering we can't do flaps. That's one of my big pet peeves with this program, is the inability to do flaps. Kinda pisses me off. Alright, so we're gonna throttle down a smidge. Start descending. Wait for some of that vertical speed to bleed off. The other thing that would probably help was I do have a an add-on that lets me do like a fly-by-wire system. And it works a lot better. I was trying to do things I would do in Flight Simulator there, like look over the nose, and I can't do that in Kerbal because I've turned off yaw because it was so screwy. Throttle down to like there. Ooh, yeah, that'd be useful. I think some of the stock ones vector, I think. Not this one, mind you. This is a very garbage plane, I'm not gonna lie. But some of the other ones do. Pretty sure the afterburner ones do. We're actually in a very nice controlled descent. This is pretty good. We just got into some thicker air and got a little lift there. So we popped up about 5 meters per second, positive vertical. This plane doesn't seem to like to bank much. I don't think I'm gonna land this successfully. The big thing. Doesn't have enough authority to do anything. That's okay. We should try to make silly planes like high wing, supersonics, and we should do a biplane, supersonic biplane. That's what we need. That's what we need. Jet biplane. Where it's at, man. Tiniest bit of yaw for coordinated flight. Does this do adverse yaw? Let's see. Ooh, it does. It does. Just a smidge. We need to lose altitude is what we need to do. What are we at? I had a space biplane, but that was in the old aerodynamics model, unfortunately. I wonder how many G's we're pulling right now. Wish it would tell us in this mode. Let's see. I don't see it on that flight engineer, unfortunately. An interesting shadow. I'd like do a penetration dive. I think I'm not gonna waste the time to get back to the ground in this thing because this plane is not good. In fact, we're gonna go back to the main menu and fix a few things real quick and then keep trying. I want to try the silly planes. So let's see. We need settings. Move my chair around a little bit. There we go. Like, I know I could get it to come down quicker, but then it was going to be like really awful to actually fly. So we need to set our controls here. Let's see. That's fine. These are all fine things. We need this. Okay. In flight. Now this is an interesting thing. Do they have the trim controls where you can map them? That's really interesting that they don't. That's all the like build stuff. So weird. Because trim is a thing. It's like what, control, I think, and then you adjust it, but they've never given us a mapping for it. There's got to be a mod that lets you do it properly. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure there is, because there used to be a HOTAS mod before they included all this. It's just not there anymore. I'm gonna turn down the sensitivity just ever so slightly. Like 80 on all of these. Is it in there somewhere? Let me see. I mean, it's okay because you can control it. It's just kind of silly that they don't let you set an axis or a button for it in here. I find very silly. So why is my throttle axis not working? That's my real question. There we go. It's because I hadn't hit accept. Gosh darn it. It recognizes them. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, so we got launch staging. What was the other one I wanted? That. We're gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do this. There we go. Brakes. And gear. These are controls that I use in Flight Sim, so that works out for me actually perfectly. I don't think I need anything else really. Shouldn't. I'm just gonna delete default. I'll create a new. Just a new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Although I need to play DCS. I have it and I haven't played it much. And it's like one of those things that's been on my agenda and I've just not been doing it, and it's really rather like I should probably get on that. We'll use my little diamond hands to the moon logo. I don't think I want to change anything. I'm gonna make the facilities indestructible just in case. I like that one. I like that one. I like all these. Digital Combat Simulator definitely appears to be a flight simulator to me. But I need to play it. I need to actually play it. But it's a genre that's not come back quite yet. Pretty much just got what? Digital Combat Simulator and like older ones. I thought there was a thing where you could make Kerbals respawn. Oh well, I don't really care. Now, I've been playing so much of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 lately that I we'll do that. That's fine. I keep saying, oh, I should play DCS and that and the other thing, and then I don't actually do it. So let's see. Can we load the stock planes in this save? No. Something's gone wrong with my install, I think, maybe. Oh, very weird. All right, man. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad you've been enjoying. Have a good evening. Definitely mildly frustrated I can't load any stock planes. I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. It's probably some mod. Gotta reinstall Kerbal every once in a while. Let's try to do something a little different this time. We'll do like that. Fuselages, maybe. Have a good one. I'm thinking cargo bay? Do we ever get a round cargo bay? Never really did we? It's got big giant stuff. That's kind of sad. Interesting that they let us do an inline surface bay now, at least. Oh well, we don't need cargo bays. Don't need no stinking cargo bays. We'll do this. All right. Let me look at something here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna see. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Although again, I kind of wish I could do not fuel tanks, maybe? That'd be cool. But oh well. So this engine can't thrust vector, I don't believe, but I think this one does. Yes, this one gimbals 10 degrees, so it's thrust vectoring. We're gonna do like a U2. I think what I want to try to accomplish here. Do like 4 of those long. Oh my god, come on, thing. Fine. What's going on here? Just being wonky today. So we need air intakes. What do we got? Aerodynamics. Aerodynamics. We could do side mounts. That would do, I think. Where's that one though? I like this one. This one's always fun. Plus this thing contains liquid fuel, so it's literally... Oh, but it's a supersonic. We don't need that. So they changed that. Huh. How fascinating. They've changed a lot of these. I have not been paying attention to planes, and clearly I needed to. Not to mention we have propellers now, which is kind of fun. What the hell kind of thing is that? I'm so confused right now. Is it literally like a rocket for giant rocket? What mod did this come from? That's what I want to know. Oh my gosh, it is. It's literally like a rocket part where it deploys wings. That's really fun. I don't know what mod that came from, but that's a neat thing. We're gonna do a long straight wing. That's what we're gonna do. So let's start with that. I think we'll do these. For lack of any better one, I think. Unless the pre-cooler... That's again, that's tuned for supersonic flight, which I don't think this thing's gonna do. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Let's do this. Yeah. That looks cool. Nope. That's closer to what I want. What else do we got? We got that. That would be very appropriate. Hey there, center of lift. That would be closer to what I'm thinking for that. We need something structurally up here. Structural part. That's interesting. What's the trunk fin for? Designed to make spacecraft look cool. I like it. Those are also very fun. I almost feel like I'm missing something that I feel like should be here. structural panel or something. Something to sit up above it all. We'll just do it this way. Do one of you, and then we'll lift you. Bring you together. I'm thinking... Yep. I feel like that has to be lifted off, is what I think. But what do I know? Seems reasonable. Get back in line. There we go. That's a hell of a wing area. Jeez. I feel like canting these slightly downward would be beneficial. Is I think what we're gonna do. Can I get, is there anything bigger that'll go out there? There used to be an excellent like procedural wing mod, and unfortunately it has been nixed, and it makes me immensely sad because that was a really good mod. Well, that's not gonna help me one bit now, is it? That might fly well. Or it might fly horribly. I'm not 100% sure. I think what we would be better off with would be like a longer one of these and then ailerons here. But we're not going to get that, so maybe that with ailerons? Let's try it. I also feel like this tail is just too much, but what do I know? I'll hide this now. Okay, so we got that going on. I want to take the root part, cant it slightly. So let's get in here and look at that. And I do mean slightly. And it just flies like that. No, like that. We want to do the same thing with the tail. I'm not sure. I'm basing this off of the U2 right now. I think the tail was straight. We're not gonna mess with that. Where's our control surfaces? Well, that's just lovely, but is there anything better? There we go. We could try something like that. Here's another thing is you got deploy angles and stuff. How do they work? I don't foresee that working well. We'll try it. I think this is going to be a really bad plan. We need better elevators. That's what we need. We're going to do the same thing here, actually. You do that. That is what you do. And then we need just a normal delta tail, maybe? Pigtails. No. That ought to do. You do, yeah. There we go. Okay. Seems rather plain-like. Give it an air brake for funsies. Let's look at our current center of lift. I'd like that to be further forward. About like so. I think we need medium gear for this plane. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Do like a rotate outward, maybe? I don't think that's a smart decision. That, on the other hand, that's already rotated inward slightly, so we're gonna pop it outward. Because these are just meant for the wings themselves. That ought to help. And then we want to hit these, and we want to turn off steering on all of them because we don't want it. Again. I'm going to try this plane. I don't think it's going to work well either, but we'll try. Come on, Kerbal. Oh no, this is gonna be really awful, isn't it? This is gonna be real bad. I messed up. Um. I could set that. I could set that, but we need to fix that. So Divert the flight to spaceplane hangar. We'll do the medium gear on there. This is gonna be derp-tastic. Now, what we might do is bring the wings way back at some point, but we'll see. That looks about right. Disabled. Disabled. Okay. We need an action group. Custom action one. I'll go to play. So I want to see what that does. Let's launch this thing. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, fun. Oh, we gotta invert that. Darn it. Not bad. We're doing pretty good. It's going about 0.85 Mach. This is a good plane. We're actually fairly stable on our vertical speed right now, too. I still don't know what's happened to my water, but that's okay. We can work on that later. Okay. Decent plane. So let's see then, what else can we do with it? Let's try this. What happens when we do deployment? We should get like a big boost to our lift. So our vertical speed should go up dramatically. Oh hey! It does work. So then if I nose down, and I maintain that vertical... Holy crap, did they actually make the deployment thing kind of function properly like a damn flap? Because that's going to make me real happy right now. I think they did. Yeah, look at that. All right, so the real question is, does it increase our stall speed? So let's get this thing higher up and do some stalls. I'm gonna climb at 20 degrees pitch. We'll see what kind of speed that gives us. Okay. All right, so we're trimmed out now, though we are speeding up again. Let's start stalling and see what it does. All right, we're at no throttle, so we're just waiting for a stall to occur. Not bad. Still doing good. This is a much better plane. I'm not even at half stick. Getting there. Getting close. Well, I'm still not at full stick, but... I think we're starting to stall. Yeah, we're definitely stalling now. So its stall speed is nice and low. All right, let's let the nose come down. We'll gain some speed back. Pull out of that stall. Cover's real nice. Look at that. When you design them like real planes, suddenly they fly like real planes. Who would have thought? Doesn't like excessive bank. That's about it. All right, so we're already close to stall speed here again. Okay, we're no longer stalling. Let's hit 1. Let's see if it goes down. I'm just gonna hold like half stick back and see at what point. Oh yeah. Oh, they actually work. Okay. Well, I take it back what I was talking about flaps earlier. Apparently they finally made those things at least behave like flaps. It appears to increase lift. Or at least it changes the angle of attack of the wing and makes it more stable. So how fast can this bad boy go? Is it transonic or not? I need to fix this. My throttle is reversed right now. It's causing me really a lot of issues. All right, we're at about 4 kilometers. I'm just controlling this with trim right now. Trim and vertical speed. So by no stretch of the imagination are we currently supersonic. We're kind of approaching it. 0.75. I mean, we were doing like 0.83 Mach earlier, 0.85 Mach, so that's not bad. We might need to get higher too, is the thing. I don't know why I wasn't letting us switch to that, but okay. 0.89. Doesn't seem to be... it's still creeping up. 0.91. I don't know if this design is capable of supersonic flight. We need some special stuff for that. .96. I don't think we're going... Not at this altitude, we're not going Mach 1 plus. Let's climb. Get up a little higher. This is based on a U2 after all, so we ought to be able to, like, get way the heck up there. Get up into, like, the teens, kilometers wise, maybe. Starting to feel a little squirrely up here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this thing's swirly as all get out at this altitude. This would be a job for the fly-by-wire system taking over. Honestly, at this point, we're starting to get weird effects. So no, this is not a supersonic plane. It doesn't seem that way anyway. But that's okay, it doesn't have to be. It's a good plane, no matter what. So let's see if we can control the descent. I don't remember where we are now in relation to the Space Center. Here it is. I really wish I knew what happened to my my water there. That's a lovely glitch. Gotta love it when those things happen. Somewhere or another, I've got a... That's it. Alright. This is a fly-by-wire system, and is therefore quite useful, because it's going to make this thing fly a little more evenly. Which is a nice thing when you're trying to land space planes. There we go. How weird. Okay. We shouldn't have any trim now. We had like some roll trim for some reason. Not really sure. I wonder what these are. Ooh, fun. Ah! Okay, cool. Neat. Huh. How fun. All right. We're going to slow this down. Can I land it without running out of runway? Yeah, didn't go too well. There we go. That was a landing. That was a Kerbal Space Program landing. And I will take it. Camera, what you doing? There you go. Doesn't like head tracking in the external view, so we're gonna get rid of that. But that's okay. Not bad. Okay, so it's possible to control these now. Let's recover the vessel. So that was fun. Now I gotta make it better. A little more performance here. Also, I still don't know what's going on with my water. It decided to freak out. We need to invert the throttle control. So we're gonna go back to main menu. So the throttle's working now, but it is tied to the wrong direction. So, throttle. Invert. There we go. Cool. That's much better. So, we fixed that little problem. Load that. And it looks like that's still there. One of the shaders for the water just decided to freak out. It looked much prettier earlier. That's okay. Or if we could do like a supersonic high wing or a supersonic, we need to do a supersonic biplane. That's what we need. It's got to be a supersonic biplane. That's just the way it is. So let's see. What do we need? We need a cockpit. We definitely need an air intake. Aerodynamics. I feel like this one could work. Either that, or we could put one like that. Something silly. I like that. I don't remember if... do like that. It's got lots of air intakes. I don't remember like at what. Let's see, effective base speed. What are you? What's the difference? A little bit higher. Okay. We'll do like that, and then where are we gonna put the engine on this thing? Because biplane would have obviously an engine up front. I'm thinking. How cool, look at that. That's so cool. Okay. We do like that and a pre-cooler. And then an engine, perhaps? We could even get really biplaney and do like that where the cockpit's really far back. Might be fun. I like it. Silly. I'm enjoying it. Engines. I don't know if just one of these is going to be enough is the thing. I don't think this thing's meant for supersonic. Let's try... that. What could go wrong? I can't imagine anything going wrong. I almost feel like... let's do this. I want to be really silly. Change the order these are in. This is gonna be so dumb, and I love it. Let's do just like a nose cone. There we go. Okay. Yes. That ought to be fine. I think. I don't know. We'll see. We need a wing. Let's throw a wing on there. Maybe we'll have a better idea what's happening here once we got a wing. Yes. 100 times. Yes. All the yes. Yes. It'd be so dumb. Oh my god. I love it. Question is, how do we get the upper wing? Are we accomplishing this? I'm not sure. see something here. I think the tail should be like that. Or even something like that. And then we pull it in. I think you can change the order in which these things drain. There's some way to do that. I don't remember how flow priority works. I'm not sure. Probably Thursday I'm gonna get some in. I don't stream tomorrow. Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. How's it going? Probably gonna do some more flight sim on Thursday. I'll be not on tomorrow. And then Thursday I'll be streaming some more. And let me see. I'll probably do more then. Break it up a little bit. Add an inkling to do some biplanes and other such shenanigans in here. I think two of these are gonna do the trick. The other trick we could do is we could just cheat and do a second one of these. Lined up, and then lift the part off the actual vehicle. That would function better. And then we'll strut them together. Fun Kerbal tricks. Yep. No, I'll be doing more on Thursday. For sure. There we go. That's biplane-like. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna work real nice. All right, we need struts. Like that. 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 Isn't really how this should be rigged, but that's okay. We'll over strut it for safety's sake. Something like that ought to be good. Maybe like that. Either gonna fly apart hilariously, or be very strong. One or the other. Hard to say which. So we need this, we need this body to be longer, I think, is what needs to happen, because we need to pull this. Gotta pull that back. So we're gonna need fuel tanks. No, that's not gonna work for me. I gotta figure out how to alter that location of that. That just screws it up. But that's not gonna fly. How the heck do biplanes fly? That's a damn fine question now, isn't it? Man. What an odd thing. I honestly don't know how that works as compared to what I'm trying to accomplish here. I think perhaps we need to put more of this to the front. That might be it. That would probably accomplish it. Yes, there we go. It's still not ideal. Like, we might want one back there too. Let's try that. No, that makes it worse. Let's throw that tail on there, maybe it would help. We could also try adjusting the angle on here a bit. That would work. Not flawless, but it would work. I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking an empty fuel tank. Nah, because that just throws it off. Do this. Need a tail. Just one of those bad boys. Keep it simple. Yeah, that's well designed. That's a little better. Hopefully that's not a problem. Okay. This is gonna end up having to be like a jet tail dragger, isn't it? Oh god. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Here it goes. With that tail wheel. Look at that bad boy. Oh yeah. Can those be on there? I don't even know. It's gonna be stupid. Again, I state. Biplanes, very silly things. We're doing this. This is happening. Okay. No steering. No steering. All right, we need control surfaces. This is going to help with the center of the lift a little bit. Just a little bit, not much. This is the dumbest plane. Oh boy, it's stupid. I love it. So happy with this right now. Oh my god. I just don't even. Big controls, big controls. Yes. Okay. I predict chaos in our future. Yep. Cool. This is the super biplane. Okay. I predict a lot of exploding. That's what I predict. This is not going to fly well, or take off, or do anything well. It's just going to be very bad. I can't wait. Can't wait. This would be so dumb. Oh my god. It's a tail dragging jet. It's a tail dragging jet. This might actually fly decently. I am not sure now. Let's just, we're going for it. Here we go. What could go wrong? Oh my god, it actually took off like a tail dragger. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Look at this garbage. Oh, I love it. It's so majestic. Look at this glorious son of a bitch go. Oh no. Okay. Wow, we're going really fast too. Okay, I wanted a supersonic biplane. That's what I wanted. We're about to break. There we go. Supersonic. Keep that thrust down a little bit. We're not ready yet for it all. We are supersonic in a 10-degree climb. Let's go harder. Look at that. Look at it's accelerating. Oh my god, I just made an amazing plane. What kind of turns can we do? Yeah. Okay. Full thrust. Let's do this. So happy right now. Get up into the high teens here. Bring that down a bit. Is this a Mach? It's a Mach 3 biplane. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You ever wanted to see a biplane doing Mach 3 burning up in the atmosphere? Well, now you have. I am in shock. I don't even have the fly-by-wire turned on. Alright, we're getting up here where we really wouldn't be able to do much more. This thing is almost a space plane. Get up into that higher atmosphere. Oh, it's going terribly wrong. I don't know what I did to the water. I'm gonna have to figure out what mod that is. Ooh, there we go. We're losing authority a little bit. Let's turn SAS on. There we go. Okay. This is amazing. I mean, we're basically throttled back. I think this might be a hypersonic biplane, actually. We're gonna gently climb in a very calm manner. This is stupid. Oh my god, I love it. I love this program so much. Good grief. Oh, it's beautiful. It is truly majestic. Look at us go. Look how fast we are going. This is ridiculous. I just don't even. I want to get up to the point where we're not burning up. I'm literally throttled down almost all the way. I think this is a space plane, guys. This is a space plane right now. We're so close to a space biplane, I can almost taste it. Make it happen. I've done it before. I will do it again. This is so funny. All right, we're doing Mach 3.8. Ever so gently climbing. About 20 meters a second. I just want to get to the point where we're not burning up. We could probably do the other engine and get a reasonably performant plane out of this. It isn't insane. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying. Oh my god, I'm dying right now. I'm dying. This is so funny. All right, we're at 21. 21 clicks up. We're still burning. Okay, we're starting to cool down. Starting to cool down. We gotta get higher. How much intake air do we have? I don't even know. We are at like no throttle, doing Mach 3.5 in a biplane. Oh my. Oh no. That is unfortunate. I'm doing good, thank you. I am just cracking up at what I am doing right now. This is so silly. Majestic, high altitude, I think hypersonic biplane. Look at it, it's glorious. Oh my god. Alright. Let's keep this thing climbing. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's to spec. Alright, we're gonna throttle up a smidge. Hey, hey! We're running out of air. Nice. You know, I've never really messed with real solar system. I've done all kinds of stuff on the Kerbal moon, but I've never tried much else. All right, so we've reached the limits, operational limits of this aircraft. We're at about Mach 3 at 23 clicks, and it runs out of air to work with. So we are descending. Biplane, bro. Do whatever it wants. We're getting into lower air. Yes, it was beautiful out. I did not go for a ride. I'm going tomorrow. Me and the wife are gonna go out on a cruise. Don't know where. Don't know exactly when. I got a couple other things to take care of tomorrow, but... I know, dude. It's literally perfect weather for motorcycling. No, all of these things are very difficult to do. It takes a lot, even just, yeah, landing on the moon, it takes a while to get to the point where you can do those things reliably. Let's, get this plane under control a bit. Yeah, we're definitely at the, I think 20 kilometers is a good point for this plane. Woo! That's warm. And that's the average. I am dying right now. All right, I want to revert this to takeoff and see if I can go around and land it at all. Because this is hilarious. All right, we're reverting to launch. I'm dying right now. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get over this now. There we go. Okay, hit the brakes for a second. Get in the cockpit. Turn the brakes off. Fire up the engines. So this actually flies like a tail dragger. That's kind of weird. I do not know. Do you have many mods installed? If you did it on, if you got it through Steam, I would recommend verifying your install files. But if not, you may want to consider doing a reinstall. I've had to do that before. It's most likely a mod of some sort, especially if you have any that are related to internal vehicle appearance in any way. Alright, so we still have the gear out here. The one thing this does not have is any kind of air brakes. We have to be really careful here. I know. I'm like trying to look around things like I would in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I can't. Because I'm not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Do I think the government controls the weather? No, I don't think they could cooperate enough to decide what to make the weather if they were going to try to control it personally. All right, here we go. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Look at that. It even lands like a damn tail dragger, including the flips. Yeah. Oof, 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 oof. I thought landing it was going to be a problem. Right, let's see how badly we did there. Yeah, that's legit. That seems legit. It needs an air brake is what it needs. It's not a biplane thing, but it needs one. Because you need that like extra oomph when you get it lined up to just be like, we're stopping now. And I'm going to have to like fly it all the way down the runway, and I didn't give myself enough runway time, but that is an excellent design. So I am pleased. Not shabby. And I think we could put different engines on it and get different performance envelopes. Like, I bet you if we did, yeah, no, I saw that. That was not good. Not a great time. Let's see here. What are we on? Yada, yada, yada. I don't think this is optimal, but I just want to see if this will launch in this configuration. No, this is PC. Well, is this on console as in, like, is it available on consoles? That's an excellent question. Did they ever... It's not actually crashing, it's just... Did they ever release it on consoles? I don't even know. Good question. I think we need to get the wheels further apart. Somehow. Somehow, some way. It'll make this land a lot better. Let me see if Kerbal ever came to consoles. I think it's on Xbox One. Yeah, apparently. And this machine, 2070 Super. Alright, we're firing this up. Yeah, we definitely need better wheels. What? I gotta do something with it. I've been growing it out, man. It's gonna get longer. Unless I change my mind. I haven't decided yet. See, okay, so here we go. We put a different engine on it. It now has a different performance envelope. Oh God, no. No, we're not doing that. Does that command not work? I need to make that command work. I'm gonna fix that later. Need to make that happen. That being said, we can do this. Or not. Huh. My thing's just broken right now. That is very sad. The performance is okay in this mode. It's not quite the insane vehicle the other one was. I like it though. Alright, that's enough silly biplane shenanigans. We're gonna revert to the spaceplane hangar. Hey, Kerbal Ice Saturn, are you still here? Are you still present with us? I would be happy to show you a rendezvous and docking maneuver. Real quick, if you are. I'm gonna guess no. I think they have left. I should do some tutorials. I've been talking about doing that forever. I should do some Kerbal tutorials, especially considering that most of the good Kerbal tutorials out there are old now and may or may not be accurate. Not to mention, I don't know. I'm good at certain things. I'm very good at very specific things in this. Let's tweak this design slightly. This is what I wanted to do with my evening. This is was my intention the whole time, was to make a supersonic biplane. I think I succeeded rather spectacularly, if I do say so myself. You get these bad boys. I think spaced out like so. Let's bring them flat. We'll do like that. It's not quite so extreme. Then how far out can we bring them without them being stupid looking? See, that's the only problem with biplanes. Is again, they're very dumb. And that they do silly things like that. That's a little better. I love it. I love it. We're gonna make a big giant space one at some point, and we're getting one of these bad boys into orbit and back. I don't know how a biplane's gonna deorbit. I'll tell you that much right now. It's got the configuration for it. I don't know. I just don't think of something deorbiting with wings like that, but we'll try. I did it a long time ago, but that was the old aerodynamic model. But I think I'm probably going to call it here for the evening. If I can get to bed early, because I'm going to do some stuff tomorrow. I will not be on tomorrow. I will be on Thursday, definitely by 7. I'm going to try to be on earlier in the afternoon, too, to do a couple different things in the day. Definitely want to get some more flight sim in. I've already mentioned that to someone that I was going to play some flight sim on Thursday, so we'll do that. But we might mess with this again. We might mess with something else. I don't know. I got other games to play too. So anyway, hope everybody's enjoying. I was definitely enjoying this monstrosity. This beautiful, beautiful monstrosity. Oh my God, turn off. So again, I hope you all have been enjoying. Everybody have a good evening. I'll see you next time.